Hello, 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 and welcome to my cozy little corner of the internet. If you're new here, my name is Bree, or Bree Bop. And today we have a video that is a part of a larger collab with some very amazing artists. They will all be linked in the description box below, so go and check them out, please. Or if you came here from someone else, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy this and all of the other videos in the collab. I've had a chance to see some of the footage beforehand from some of the artists, and my goodness, so tingly. So to explain the challenge, we are doing the Accent Tag Challenge, and that challenge collab. Anyways, so what we are doing is we've taken the list of words that are pronounced differently in different regions of the world, and we're going to each say them. Some of us have multiple accents, whether they are sort of our original accent and something we've adopted, something we have fun with. I'm just going to stick to representing the Canadian accent for you, although I do enjoy dabbling in a very messy British and Scottish and occasionally Irish accents. But you can see those in future role plays and just when I get a little goofy here and there. Today, we're going to focus mainly on my accent. So, I have written out the words. That way, when I really butch up a word, because some of them do, you'll know what I'm saying. I will also have some funny anecdotes, or even just put the words into little sentences to pepper up the video, if you will. So, we'll ignore my stomach's demands for food, and we will move on with our first word, which you would think is aunt. Aunt. But instead, for me, it's aunt. For some reason, we just said no. We don't want that letter. So, A, U, I guess, N, T, aunt. For example, I am Auntie Bree to two wonderful nephews. Aunt. God, that's like one of the grossest words I have to say here. Okay. Because it just does not sound so pretty. Okay. Ooh. My cards fell, so we're going to be adjusting some of them, I think, from time to time. I should have gone through them, I'm sorry. Okay, so the next word is roof. Roof, like the roof of a house. I keep looking at myself in the viewfinder. It's very rude of me. How self-centered. So, with roof, there's not much variant there. It sounds pretty normal, I'm sure, to you. I know that some areas would say rough. Rough. But we say roof. This one's upside down as well. Let me fix that. And we're just going to take a whole minute and we're going to fix all this. Be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. They had fallen to the floor, and I thought that they were in reasonable order, but somehow, like, every other sheet was flipped the wrong way. I don't remember picking up each individual sheet, so I think the fairies were playing in them. Okay, so our next word, now these might be out of order from the way that other people say them. I do apologize. I wanted to keep them in that order just so you had the consistency. It's just been one of those months. Oh wait, we're out of January. We're into February. Well, the January energy is carrying over. Alright, so our next word is root. Route. Like you have to take that route to get to the station, let's say. Now, of course, it does have a U in it, so you would think route, route. But we say root, almost like a tree root. Root. Alright, and our next word, as we take away the root, is iron. I was not entirely with it when I wrote these out. They're kind of all over the paper. So, iron. For example, I have to take an iron pill when I'm done filming. And I have to take them almost every day of my life, and it's annoying. So, iron. Or, something I never do, iron my clothing. Okay, the next one. So this is theater. Theater. And I put the little asterisks up here to draw attention to the spelling, to let my American friends know that this is the way most of the rest of the world spells it. As Canadians, we're still teamed up with the British in some of our things, with the, spellings and such. Okay, so theater. For example, I recently went to the theater and watched Phantom of the Opera. The next one seems pretty basic. Oil. Oil. Like I use coconut oil for almost everything I do. Oil. The next word, W-A-S-H. Wash. Go and wash up. You're dirty. Go and wash up. Or I need to wash the dishes. I'm sorry, that was a terrifying statement for a relaxing video. Alright, and our next word is salmon. Salmon. Now, I was going to get a little creative and have some doodles on the pages too, which is why there's still so much space around the words, but it just didn't happen. So, salmon. My dogs love salmon. You can hear one of them snoring possibly right now. That's okay, because I find it to be a very comforting noise, and I hope you do too. It's always very reassuring to have pets around. So our next word is a very delicious, delicious candy substance, and it is caramel. Caramel. Like a caramel chocolate bar. So when I do put it into a sentence, I don't quite emphasize the mel as much as when I say it alone. Caramel. Caramel. Caramel chocolate bar. Caramel. Something that every pyro loves. Fire. Doggo readjustment time. Okay. Fire. So, I really sincerely hope not, but the house is on fire. It's too bad the word wasn't lit. The next word comes with a funny anecdote. Okay. So just about every child, every one of us probably played with these as children. Maybe we still do now, and there's no shame in that. I just prefer to color with markers. So, for this one, I always said it wrong until I had enough of my partner teasing me, because for some reason I picked up crayon. Crayon. Almost like an A-N sound at the end. Crayon. So I have corrected myself. I still have to put the effort in when I go to put it in a sentence or something. Crayon. Crayon. I still may not say it quite the way other Canadians do. I'm not sure. I haven't paid enough attention, but I don't really care, so. Crayon. 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 So. This one is fun. It makes me want to mimic Stewie from Family Guy. Ruined. It is ruined. Okay, but how I would actually just say this is ruin. Or if I was to use it actually as like a thing, the ruins of the house. The ruins of the house. Or dinner is ruined. I'm so sorry. That's sad. I keep coming up with all these like frightening and sad statements. We like food. Okay, this one I go back and forth on a little bit. But for the most part, it would be computer data. Sometimes I say data. So, computer data. That's the data that I need. I don't know. Silly sentences. Computer data. Or data. I have to pay attention to see what other people say, because I've not really paid attention. This one's pretty straightforward. Sure. 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 Basic. Simple. Sure. But other areas of the world definitely have variants on simple words like this, these even. Oh, this one's fun. I remember when GB did this video, I was very interested by this word. So, water. I would say water. I know that some people would go water, like really get that T in there. I just kind of have a softened T, water. Whereas I remember some American accents do more of a water, like a D, water. Almost sounds like a name from Game of Thrones. Water. Water, I would say water. Okay. This one. So this one we would say as New Orleans. New Orleans. New Orleans. Maybe someday I will visit New Orleans. But when I'm there, I'll probably say New Orleans. This one makes me hungry, although I already was hungry. So this one is very delicious in a pie. Pecan. Pecan. That's right. It literally sounds like pecan. I just ruined it, didn't I? I'm sorry. Pecans are delicious, even though the name is horrible when you say it. So, pecan pie. Would you like some pecan pie? I would like some pecan pie. I'm also very hungry. I do keep slipping in and out of accents for this video. I'm sorry. I did not intend to. Alright, another simple one. Both. Would the both of you just shut up already? Something I say frequently to my dogs. Both. B-O-T-H. Both. Again. Again. And again. Again. No, I think again. Pretty straightforward, that one. Ooh, this one's got a good story. Okay. So I'll tell you how I'll say it first. So, this is coupon. You know, like clip some coupons. Or take the coupon. Last night I used a coupon to buy dinner. So, with this one, it starts out with C-O-U, which to me would be something akin to coo. But some areas, some people, for some reason, start it with a Q and say coupon. Now, if the U came after the C, I could maybe take it. But since it comes after the O, you have a co sound first. It's my own fault, like my own problem. I have to deal with it. Those of you who say coupon, there's nothing wrong with you. My own brain is a jerk. Because it's a little bit of a weird pet peeve that I have to deal with. Like, I discovered that Shane Dawson says coupon, and I think there was a video, I'm not going to recall what, but where he said it multiple times, and I was like, oh, I'm going to crawl out of my skin. What are you doing? My own mother-in-law says coupon. Well, she doesn't anymore because she's dead now, so... Oh, the two things are not related. Don't worry. Looks to me like my light is fading. I'm so sorry. Well, maybe it helps. Maybe it helps. It'll make it more relaxing. Okay. The next word, which I had to double check a few times to make sure I had it spelled right, and maybe I still have a mistake in here. Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. Would you like some mayonnaise for your sandwich? But most of the time, I would just call this mayo. Would you like some mayo for your sandwich? Mayo. Mayonnaise. It's almost like may. Well, no, I do say may. It's because I was old like mayonnaise. I guess if I rush it, I would say mayonnaise. Man-aise. Yeah, okay. If I do rush it, I really butcher it. Okay. The next word is a pretty popular word in Canada, as we have a lot of maple syrup. 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 Maple syrup. Another word we come to where the Canadians just said, we don't like that letter. So, aluminum, or as it should be said, aluminium. For some reason, we are okay with A, L, U, M, I, N, but then we skip this. U, M, aluminum. Not aluminium, because the I would make an neum sound. Aluminum. Aluminum foil. Which, actually, I don't mind the sound of aluminum. It's just, where did the I go? Aluminum. This one. Naturally. Naturally, you are fantastic. naturally. Kind of went a little large to small here with this one. So, caught. C-A-U-G-H-T. Caught. Like, I caught a fish, which I have never done in my life and don't desire to. Unless it's a survival instinct, I guess. Well, it is a survival instinct. You know, a matter of survival. Okay. Pajamas. Something I wish I was still in. Pajamas. Pajamas. Did you get new pajamas for Christmas? I love pajamas. But we also call them jammies. 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 And I know someone who is adorable, and she calls them jam jams. Pajamas. This one's fun. It kind of trips along your tongue. Trips isn't the right word, but bounces along your tongue. There we go. Probably. Probably. I feel like it's a word I say a lot. Oh, probably. Probably. It's also really fun if you do a fake British accent. That's what I meant by mock, like a mock accent. If you do that, it kind of even bounces a little bit more. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. I like that. Okay. The next word is two, actually. Spitting image. My goodness, you are the spitting image of the Queen of England. Oh no, like when she was younger. Not that there's anything wrong with her now, but you're just not a 98-year-old woman. I don't know, maybe you are. How good are your makeup skills? You are the spitting image. Alabama. This one is a place. Alabama. A place I don't think I'll ever travel to. Alabama. And that wasn't meant by an insult, actually. It's just that I don't think I will travel a lot. And it's not on my destination list. I'm sorry, guys. Alabama. Maybe after what I just said, I need a lawyer. A lawyer. Pretty straightforward. If you get into an accident, you might need a lawyer. And the last word. Envelope. Not to be confused with envelop, which I did actually look up to be sure they weren't spelled the same. They're not. So envelope. I open a lot of envelopes at work. It's true. Save me. Envelope. And so there you have it. Our lovely, lovely trigger words. I had a lot of fun with this. I wanted to make a list of other words that would be more distinctly Canadian, like toque, toboggan, but I didn't get around to that either. Just for those of you who might not be aware, a toque is a hat, a warm winter hat, because there's snow outside. I'm looking at it right now. And a toboggan is, if you don't know, the sort of sled-like device you would shoot down a hill on the snow in. Anyways, once again, there are a number of other wonderful videos in this collab. You should go check them out. Everyone is linked in the description box below. I will be back soon with another new and wonderful video with equipment that hopefully cooperates with me. I had a lot of fun doing this one. I hope you found all of the variety of accents very interesting. And I hope you have a beautiful day, or night. Whatever it is, wherever you are, I hope that you are having a wonderful time. I love you all the way to the moon and out beyond, all the way past the Milky Way, through the galaxies, all the way to that big old supernova, but from a safe distance so we don't get sucked in. One day we'll explore somewhere else and find out if I love you even further than that.